Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, here is Spider-Man Far From Home, the trailer coming out. Is it just me, or does it feel like there's a little bit of Marvel saturation right now? We've got Avengers Endgame, we've got Captain Marvel still out in theaters, and now we've got the trailer for this overlapping. It's getting a little bit crowded, but you know, even though there is such a thing as having too much of a good thing, I'm okay with it. So let's see what this trailer has to offer, especially considering that this is following on straight after Endgame. It'll be interesting to see if there's any clues. So, let's begin.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
Okay, wow, that's first time I've ever seen a spoiler warning in front of a trailer, but like as we said, they are overlapping each other, and there are still people out there who haven't seen Endgame yet, but I'm sure they will.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too.
Oh man, Happy's in it. Man, Happy, he's really packing on that weight, isn't he? Is he still supposed to be playing the role of like the bodyguard? Because, I mean, I guess he could be bodyguard in the sense that he takes up a lot of space. You can jump behind him if someone's, you know, there's a gunman or something. But, whew.
I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. He's still got the Ironman suit with the insta-kill. Was he killing those guys? Let me check. Oh no, he's just disarming them. That's okay.
You gonna be the next Ironman now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs. Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
Ooh, wow, yeah, that was, hey, Spider-Man, yeah, I know you're still working on the quips and the jokes and all that, but yeah, that's kind of digging the knife in there with the cops. You're pulling out a bit of Brie Larson arrogance on that one.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
Of course, Nick Fury trying to piece back together S.H.I.E.L.D. after losing, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Endgame, come on, we've all seen it at this point. But after losing Iron Man and Captain America and Vision as well, he's gone. Yeah, there's definitely a heart of the Avengers team that's missing. And who's going to fill that heart of the team? I mean, Captain America, he had this sort of grounding influence on the team. There were so many crazy personalities going out in so many different directions, but he really was the heart of the team. Wasn't even the most powerful, but he was the glue that held everyone together. So, I mean, who's going to be like that foundation on which the team is built now? I mean, maybe Black Panther, but he's kind of so busy running his own country, he can't commit to the Avengers. Doctor Strange, perhaps. But, I mean, he's sort of mostly focused on the magic world. Captain Marvel, she's out in space all the time. I mean, we need someone who's just committed to the Avengers team and can be that foundation on which it's built. And I'm not sure who it's going to be.
What up, dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
Oh, she goes, what up, dorks? So she's still carrying on with that really obnoxious and annoying personality that she had back in Spider-Man Homecoming. I did not like MJ in Spider-Man Homecoming. She was just so annoying. And I was not happy when she eventually said, oh, my friends call me MJ, because I thought, oh, God, we're going to have to put up with more of this stuff. Hopefully her personality improves over the course of the movie, or there's at least enough other good stuff to distract from her. But yeah, so far, not a fan of this MJ.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
reminds me when I first fell in love.
Okay, that was weird. Someone getting hit in the nuts. Who was that? I don't know who that is. He looks a bit familiar. Is he maybe Indian Bully Man from Spider-Man Homecoming? Not sure. Oh well, whatever.
Polo. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is...
Now, hang on a minute. So Spider-Man's back in his regular suit now. So sometimes he wears the Iron Man suit, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't just always wear the Iron Man suit. I mean, doesn't that just, it's got the nanotech, you can just press it and it'll just form over you. It'd be easier than carrying around his old school suit. Or maybe it depends on the level of threat he's going up against, you know? Maybe if he's just doing his regular street stuff, he wears this. Yeah, I think it's good that he wears the regular suit, because the Iron Spider, whatever it's called, suit, that's so advanced that it just doesn't feel right that Spider-Man wears that when he's taking out a mugger, you know? And it also protects him a little bit too much, takes some of the threat out of the interactions. So I'm glad to see the regular suit here.
Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world? Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
He's from an Earth, just not ours? I recall at the end of Avengers Endgame when Captain America returned all the stones, when they took the stones it would have split all the universes apart. When he returned it would have merged them all back together again, with one exception, which is Loki taking the Tesseract, because they had to go back in time further to the 70s to get the Tesseract, but they established that would not have changed events in that moment. So there is one pocket dimension, the Loki dimension, in which they can have parallel stories, and the Disney Plus streaming service of Loki is going to take place over there. So there's regular universe and there's Loki universe, as far as I know. Maybe this guy's from the Loki universe or something?
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
Oh man, there's a multiverse? Then what was the point in returning all the stones? It was to merge all the timelines back together, wasn't it? Or was it just to preserve the different timelines? But, oh man. So they are going full multiverse. But that goes into Rick and Morty territory now, where there's just infinite number of realities, infinite number of heroes. So who cares if Thanos snaps half the galaxy away in one universe? All the other universes are perfectly fine. I mean, that's the whole point of the nihilism of Rick and Morty. If there's infinite realities and there's infinite yous, absolutely nothing matters. So what am I complaining about? I guess it's done in the comics, but I don't know. In my mind, I was hoping it all comes back to one reality, because I mean, now they've got that constant problem of any time you have any problem, you could just go to all the different multiverses and bring back 5,000 Hulks and just have an army of Hulks just deal with whatever problem there is. Hopefully they come up with some reason as to why you can't do that anymore. I don't know. We'll see what they come up with.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel?
Unavailable.
But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Wait, was that black suit Spider-Man? Let me go back.
Someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel?
Unavailable.
But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, that looks like black suit Spider-Man. Not sure what to make of that. Wow, okay. Well, they're not throwing Venom in, are they? Well, I guess it is a Sony movie. I suppose they could, but I'm not sure what to make of that.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Did Nick Fury just say, bitch, please? Ugh, bitch, please. I don't know, that just doesn't seem right in a Spider-Man movie for some reason.
What do you want, Peter?
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You know, it's after Endgame and all the stuff that we've been through, you know, all the different superhero movies, and we've had Iron Man who just came out and said that he's Iron Man, and we've had other characters where their secret identity is known to many, many different people, you know, and we've just come back from this huge galaxy-wide event with Infinity War and Endgame. I was kind of hoping after all of that we can just go small again, just bring it back down to the street level, some real sort of character studies, because we've had the big space adventure stuff, just some smaller, more intimate stories, just as sort of a palate cleanser would be good, because if everything's just universe exploding all the time, then it gets a bit dull. So I wouldn't mind going back to small scale, in which case I'd kind of like it if we went back to Spider-Man just keeping a secret identity. I mean, there's a very good reason why you keep a secret identity. This is one of the things I liked in the Shazam movie. He tells his family their secret identity and he says, oh, you shouldn't do that because then your family gets taken hostage. Then his family gets taken hostage. So hopefully Peter Parker figures out a clever way of making her think that he isn't Spider-Man. Maybe he makes a hologram Spider-Man to sling into the room at the same time that he's standing next to MJ, and he can be like, see, I'm not Spider-Man. You're a fool for thinking that, you know, something like that. But the whole thing of her totally understanding and knowing that he's Spider-Man, I mean, his Aunt May already knows. I mean, come on. Have your secret identity. There's so many people who already know he's Spider-Man. This is stupid.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh my god. I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs me.
Yeah, you are putting your friends in danger. You know why? Because you keep telling everybody that you're Spider-Man, or you keep letting them figure it out. Don't let them figure it out. Do some OPSEC, you know? Figure out a way to hide your identity. It's your fault, Spider-Man.
Next Ironman.
You going to step up or not?
Yeah, that's definitely Black Suit Spider-Man there. I'm sure there's a million other videos breaking this all down, but for me, this is my first time watching it, so I'm not sure what the hell's going on. I do know that Jake Gyllenhaal's character is Mysterio, who in the comics is a villain, who takes on many different forms, so maybe this is Mysterio doing Black Suit Spider-Man, trying to ruin his reputation or something. I don't know.
Out of here! Get on the jet! Who are you? I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan!
Okay, a lot of explosions, a lot of action. Looks pretty good. I'm glad it's sort of carrying on right after Endgame. I do want to know if they're going to address the issue of the 5-year gap between everyone who was snapped and everyone who wasn't snapped. Everyone who was not snapped ages 5 years. Everyone who was snapped comes back the same age, which means at the end of Endgame, when Spider-Man is walking into his school and he's looking around, half of his classmates that were not snapped would already be 5 years ahead of him. So that's why when he sees his friend, the Hawaiian dude, the fat Hawaiian dude walking out, he's like, yes, you got snapped as well. That means we're both in the same class again. Otherwise, you'd be finishing high school right now. And likewise, if MJ didn't get snapped, she'd be 5 years older than him. She'd be 5 years ahead of him. Be kind of hard to date her now, but thankfully, everyone who's relevant to Spider-Man in his school also got snapped along with him. So I wonder if they're going to address that former classmates are now 5 years older. I'd like it if they did. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Looking forward to it. When is that? July 2nd? Wow, that's pretty soon. So, those are my thoughts on the trailer, my initial reaction. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. I am Bandit, this is Bandit Incorporated. Until next time, I will see you guys in the comments.